Hey, what's going on, yo? I'm Big Mike 360 Amusements. Once again, I'm working on Asteroids Party K 8 games in one. Doing some modding here today. My lighted Marquee came the other day, so I have a little town here I was working on putting it together. Cause like here go the original Marquee, the Asteroids wooden one for the arcade one up, but that's history. I took it off, and I have the lighted Marquee, which I'll flip around in a minute. Yo, check out this website where you can get your lighted Marquee at arcademodup.com. That's arcademodup.com. Over here on the side, got my the LED lights. You see the main extra piece of the wire, but the lights go all the way from here on the side here. They all taped inside there, so it'll really be bright. Then I have a splitter, which you have to do not just for the power, because without this and stuff, nothing's going to work. But I have a Y splitter, but it's a triple one, because what I did, not only I put a lighted Marquee for the Asteroids, I decided to take the original buttons off of the arcade one up. These are the original ones here. They're okay. These ones was pretty much okay, but I know I have a couple other arcades from them and stuff, and the buttons feel real cheesy and stuff, so I replaced them myself. Took these off, but if you play these all the time, if you got kids, we playing all the time, after a while these little springs, little buttons do wear off. But I decided to take these off, and I did all the buttons. There's 7 buttons total on here, which I'll flip around in a minute. But I decided to put some player 1, player 2 LEDs for there, not just there, but I put some color ones for the rest of the buttons, which I'll turn around in a minute. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna fire this up and see if everything's working properly. Hit this power strip and away we go. Here we go. You see it's bright. It's very bright. So we know that's working right. Now when I flip this around, see if these LEDs and stuff, everything's here. Without ripping these wires out here in the back. Give it a sec.
Hurry up.
A few moments later, a few inches later, 2 hours later, 1 eternity later.
Looking very good. Looking pretty good here. Yes. You see we have lighted Marquees nice and bright. And these buttons are very bright. So when you see the glare, it's just from the camera, but when you see these buttons in person, it won't blind you. But I like the LED buttons, not everybody care less about them, but as far as me, I like to liven up my arcade machine a little bit. But back in the day, you ain't hear nothing about no LED buttons. It was just some original buttons in the arcade. And you go to arcade, you put your quarter in and stuff, and you try to play certain games and stuff, and the buttons be sticking and stuff, because the contacts and stuff is bad. A lot of corrosion, dirt stuff gets in there, and that's why it tends to be like that. But in today's world, you got LED buttons, not just for arcade, but pinball machines, everything. But You see how bright these player 1 and player 2 is here. But let me test the little spinner here. And everything's there. Now, wouldn't you agree, like, if all the arcade one-ups in the near future at least have 8 games instead of like 2 or 3 or maybe 4, and trying to charge all that money just for a couple games? You figure if you go spend for a big one, this is just a party case size, ones you put on your table or something like that. Or you can hang this up on your door. It comes with brackets and everything, and you can mount it up on your wall and stuff too. But say if you buy like the original 3/4 size cabinet of arcade one up, you want to at least have like 8 games or something like that. But sometimes, like the game selection they've been doing, a lot of people been a little bit upset because, like, Pac-Man, there's like all these different Pac-Mans and stuff. So why like keep making all these Pac-Mans and stuff, and it'll just have a whole bunch of different Pac-Mans on it, maybe one Galaga or one Galaxian or something like that. Like, you figure all the games that, was made by, like that company and stuff like that, if they can get the license and stuff, put some other ones on there to make it entertaining for the customer and stuff like that, so they won't be bored. Because how many cabinets you have with Pac-Man and stuff at your house right now, for the viewers and stuff that do have any arcade one-up arcades at your house? How many Pac-Mans you have and stuff, and then pretty much they all have the same games on it and stuff, besides maybe one Galaxian or Galaga. You already know I'm telling the truth. So at least this one, they have a few other games that wasn't on the other one from when they made the first Asteroids. You see they added some other ones, which was good. So let's test this out. Asteroids. Yeah, this spinner is real sensitive. Alright. Yeah, put Asteroids. Now, this button here, the original one had the little A sticker on there, so I took it off and put the LED. But this is your A button where it says rotate left right there. Then you got at your coin. I just did for player 1, player 2. And these things are really bright. But other than that, everything's looking pretty good. So let me see. Let me hit start. Let's see. Just here holding the phone. We'll make sure these buttons are working. The thrust is working. Fire is working. Yep. All that's working there. Hyperspace. Yep. Everything's working. Get out of the way. Yep. So everything's working. All the buttons is good. Then what you do, same thing. You want to get out the game, reset it. Hold player button down for 5 seconds, and then it should go back to the original. Just like that.
It's free real estate.
So yep, everything's working. Lighting Marquee is looking good. Buttons, all the buttons working good. But you don't have to. But like, if say somebody wants to, add a little flair to their games or something like that. Me, because I build arcade games myself, but like since Arcade One Up got these cabinets, but there's always something missing on there that you would like to maybe change either yourself or even like send comments or messages to them. Maybe they'll do something in the future. But now that would be something if they did put LED buttons in there themselves and stuff in the future, but I doubt it. As long as they got the button, as long as they work, I guess it works. But me, I like the little color, I like the flare, and then you see everything looking good. So, leave in the comments, what you think about this Party K's 8 games on 1. And this is not out on these places. This is why this came in from, you got QVC, you got the Home Shopping Network. They they, send this to me and stuff here, so it came in. And I have a Pac-Man one I'm going to do a video for, do some modding and stuff too. I'm waiting for my Marquee and stuff to come in so I can mod that one as well, and I'll do a video for that down the road. Also too, the PlayStation 5 is coming out November 12th, which will be a little bit over a week from now. So, you want to enter my contest? Go on to my video about the PlayStation 5 giveaway. Like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you're in. And what I'm going to do on that day, on the 12th, I'm going to pick some names. I have a little prize wheel. It has like 12 spots on it, a little small prize wheel. And what I'm going to do, instead of just picking one name, I'm going to pick 12 names. And for each name I pick, I'm going to put their name on the wheel. And when it's all filled, spin the wheel one time. Wherever it lands on, that's who wins the PlayStation 5. Simple as that. So it won't be just a one name I'll pick. I'm gonna pick 12 names, so you have 12 people have a chance to win that PlayStation 5. I was thinking about just picking one name. I said, no, you know what? I'm gonna get a little prize wheel, make it interesting. So it could be anybody. But if you don't like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't get in as an entry. Simple as that. So y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless.